exciting.
Okay, we are doing house stuff. The day has unfolded in such a way that we are going to be doing house things. So we're hanging our painting in the bedroom.
It's cold and windy out there, okay?
It's cold and windy out there. Nate's gonna do what he said he was gonna do and cut our bed frame down, and we're gonna paint it. Probably one of the colors in this rug. Yes. Nothing is hotter, nothing is better foreplay than Nate doing the household things that I want him to do. So we've been talking about redoing this bed frame, and he's like, yeah, but you're gonna have to sand it, because he's always trying to like make me do work. But then when it actually comes down to it, he sees the work that needs to be done. He knows how I am. He's actually extremely meticulous, and so he's now offered to sand. I'm like, yeah, that just makes sense. So anyway, I'm on household duties. I'm trying to clean up the kitchen, but I randomly got sidetracked by our knife block because it was like dusty. So I've now cleaned that. It's just spring cleaning time. Like, you know, it's nice to just have an open weekend to go off on a cleaning tangent. Whatever you see needs to be done. Yeah.
You know, this is one of my favorite views, especially with Twig in the mix. I love seeing my kids play outside. And it was time to do a deep clean under the bed, behind the bed. Of course, these things rarely get moved, so it was my duty to get in there. And the kids were playing all around me, as they do. I don't know the last time I did this baseboard or even behind here, because the bed was covering that shelf. So this felt really good to get deep into this cleaning, especially with the eclipse coming. Waning moon things.
Let me take you on the journey of the home design, the vision. So we have this rug. It was a gift from one of Nate's clients years ago, and you know, we're still scrapping it together. So I was just so grateful to have a rug this size, an area rug of this size. I did take it to Red Earth one year and just used it in the womb room, but I couldn't part with it because of just the sheer size of it. So we tried it in a couple spots when we moved in here. Hi, sweetie. But this just made the most sense. It, you know, because everything is hardwood here, which is a luxury. And then it's so interesting to then need to put rugs on everything because you're slipping and sliding or it's cold. But especially with a basement room, I wanted to feel warm. I wanted to feel cozy. So I needed something on my feet. And plus the red does warm. So here's the thing about red. I don't like it. It's my least favorite color, notoriously. I'm not a red person. And at first when we moved in, I was trying to take the direction of pulling these colors literally. I was thinking this green, I was thinking black, I was trying to do the creams and the red. I don't like red. But now the direction I'm going, which is cream, is green, I'm pulling those colors, is even black sometimes. And then as you can see, the wall and the shelving are shades of blue. I'm fine. The rug is growing on me because I'm not making it a focal point, because I'm allowing it to fade into the background and simply be there. I'm having more success with it, and I'm not planning so much matching with it, at least with the red. Is that clicking? And it's like, it actually gives me this foundation, I feel like, to do more pinks, to pull pink. So and now at this point, I don't think we'll be parting with it. I can't really see myself buying another rug, especially at this point in time. The vision is to really soften the space, allow it to be this cocoon, and keep leaning into this sort of like minimal, soft, yet deep space. So we're gonna head over to Home Depot. Nate needs some sanding tools, and then I get to pick up the paint, because I'm not only going to be painting the bed frame, but I'm also going to be painting our side tables, which I could care less about, but Nate can sand them down, and I guess I can live with them for a little bit longer. I'll repurpose them another time. And then I'm also going to be painting this chest that sits at the end of our bed. Likely reupholster it as well. That's another story. I went so crazy with the green chalk paint a couple years ago, and that's over. That phase is over. Originally, I was looking into getting a new bed frame, but Nate took this idea and ran with it, and he's excited about it. So it's saving us money, I think. I think it's wise to repurpose these things, and then we can actually put our dollars into getting a new dresser, and that is everything to me. This is like so old in a way that is like just infuriating to open and close the drawers. My stuff is spilling over. It doesn't fit in there, so we can put our focus and money and resources into that. There will be 4 pieces of furniture that are painted with this cream color, which I think will, you know, again, help tie in the different moments that we have in here and give us a clean slate for the art on the walls and the things that fill our bookshelves and that sort of thing. So I'm excited to take you on this journey. I do want to pull, if I can, a cream from this rug. I think one of the lighter ones. This is a little deep. So, come on. Look what Nate found in the garage. I got it all. Let's see. Ooh, this is the palette for sure, dude. Something a little bit, bring some warmth in here. Bring some warmth.
Well, like.
Ooh, let's see, what are those two?
I feel like either.
Alpaca looks a little pink, but maybe. Should I mark up?
A little blonde wood.
Maybe.
Or Square Hill Buff.
What's the difference? That one's more brown? We went with Barely Beige. You can see a little dab of it there. I'm a little scared it's too light, but it's a dark room, so I think it'll just be really fresh. It'll be fresh.
Self-care wind down, leaning on one of my favorite allies, which is CBD. The wind was super high this day and blowing things around, which was making me anxious, and we watched Dune. And I'm not really a movie girl due to anxiety with action, but that helped me out. Bright and early, I went ahead and decided to do my friend Julia's newly uploaded core workout. It's brief and to the point, and if you didn't know, Nate and I are trying to do our abs and our stretching daily, so I just got on it, even with my kids, and made it happen. Check it out. I'll link it. I'll put a card up and I'll link it below. Julia has like yoga videos, movement, encouragement. She keeps me on my shit. And the music was banging. Listen to this. She really did it up. It includes a proper shavasana. I love a rest period. And then my watch later rolled into this interview that I ended up watching the whole thing. Happy Sunday. I'm just waking up. Nate had a hankering for donuts. He took the kids to the store. I'm feeling sugared out, which again is like a new boundary for me.
I have Bliss Bites. I'll be okay on the sweet treat train. But yesterday was incredibly windy. We didn't get far on our project, but it's looking beautiful today. So I think we can make some progress. We have a photo shoot next weekend, and there's a lookbook. So I'm trying to see what we have and also know if I need to go thrift some more items. So I'm just starting the day slow. Maybe I'll turn on an Abe, and I'm combing through our closets to put some looks together. I just finished pulling looks from the kids' rooms, and so I'm gonna go match those up with what we have. Rex needs the most out of any of us. We all kind of have a chill palette going, but you know, Rex is at the age where it's like graphic tees. Nate and I just had an explosive conversation about the garden planning. We needed a catharsis, you know what I mean? We needed to work a whole communication cycle, and we've also come to the repair, so it's so sweet to do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do out there today. If I'm going to trim some branches, if I'm going to work on the beds. Probably the beds. Seems to be the most important. It is my main priority, so let me remember that. But yeah. We had a lovely breakfast Nate made. Eggs and potatoes and sausage like he always does. Okay, I think I got the outfits in order. I'm checking with Emma to see if she likes them. I'm just gonna take a beat at the altar to purify and ready myself, and then I will head out to the garden for some tending time. Wow. I usually start my tending with cleaning up poop. I do be having a dog.
Daphne and I watered our sunflower seeds that we planted earlier last week, and she's getting the hang of things. She's such my little helper, and I'm grateful for her apprenticeship in this life, and vice versa, you know, learning a lot from her too. Nate was working on the bed frame, sanding it down so that I could get it painted. I felt called to take down the prayer flag that I had hung on our tree from last year's Sacred Gateway at Red Earth for some extra ritual later in the week.
You want to see who I found today? Comfrey is back. Comfrey is back. And here's another patch. The Comfrey is back.
Spending time in the garden has become such a meditation for me. I'm truly grateful for this space that it gives my head so I can sort of work out all the mental kinks and things that I've been mulling over or been scared about. I just kind of work them out as I'm working with my hands, and I feel creative ideas coming to me. I'm in awe of the resiliency of the plants and the soil, and I'm doing it. I'm doing the gardening as ceremony, and it feels so good. I feel resourced, and I feel like I can do the things that I've set out to do. I just need to clear my head a little bit, and getting out in the dirt is really helpful for that process.
I know, I'd be bumming around in this beanie all the time. I gotta get a new look, but I'm so pleased with the productivity of the day, but the like easeful, fluid productivity of the day. This damn slime, y'all. The kids are playing outside. Nate's still sanding. I think when he's done, I might start painting. I just am wrapping up this talk I watched with Dr. Chatterjee and Gabor Mate. And it was really profound and gorgeous. He's so soothing. I'm just having a dope-ass day. I did the dishes. We had a little lunch, a little snack. It's in flow. I'm waking up with spring, and I'm like following through. I'm ready for this eclipse. I'm ready to be birthed. I'm ready to be a newborn baby and hit the ground running. Okay, so I guess this is what Nate has set up for me. A whole little station. Hey, cutie. You do this for me? Yes. Okay, what's that? These are my stations?
They work for you?
Okay.
Feel free to adjust as you go. I would paint with garage door open.
I want
It's a
to.
nice day.
Yeah.
Little roller, paintbrush, stir stick.
Just do what I can.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Am I doing the back? We don't really care.
Just try to get, like, obviously at the main parts right now.
Your neck is burnt, King.
Okay, so I started painting, and the Artist's Way was just suggested to me on my Spotify page to listen to as audio, and I was like, okay. That's its own saga. Is I've been like sort of courting the Artist's Way and tried to start it at the beginning of the year, but I just didn't, and in an effective way. But now it's like the right time. So have you ever read that? I want to know if you're like an Artist's Way person, but I'm actually listening to the methodology behind the um morning pages. So I was just feeling really inspired and really excited about the prospect of sort of being able to turn my creativity and my gifts on like a faucet and not needing to be in like such a specific environment or mind state to access parts of my creativity, and of course speaking to the inner child, which I've been initiated into working with deeper and deeper in the spring.
Okay, I did 2 coats. It seems a little lighter than I was anticipating, so I hope that I enjoy it, but I think just having everything uniform will please me. I started to listen to the Artist's Way while I was painting, and that's like special and synchro for so many different reasons, which I'll just share with you on another day because it's a whole story. But if you want to know about it, I'll tell you.
Sometimes I gotta multitask for movie night, and I just wanted to cut out some key collage symbols and words from those magazines I picked up for free at the library last week. Then I don't have to store the magazines, I just store the images that I'm connected to. So as I mentioned, this was not my first go at morning pages, but it is my first proper go at morning pages. And I ended up having to continue throughout the morning, but I stayed committed to it. I had a couple location switch ups in order to do this, but about 2 hours later, I got it done. And Daphne was coughing in the night, so I had us do a long steam. This one was already prepared from Velvet Roots Apothecary, and I just added some lavender to the blend as well. Little antimicrobial action. And then I pulled my archetype of the month and got the eternal child, which I'm doing a lot with the inner child, so it feels extremely fitting and beautiful for the eclipse.
Okay, I'm gonna do another coat while Daphne's napping, and then I think Nate will be able to put it together in our bedroom tonight.
I got my painting chore done, and Daphne was still miraculously sleeping by the time I completed that, so I just took some moments outside to myself. And I'm using my Mars Day mug, even though it's Moon Day, because I was just feeling that motivated and that stimulated. Tell me, what was your eclipse experience like? Did you pull cards for the new moon or for that specific activation? I would love to hear about it in the comments.
All right, I just dropped Rex off at his club, and Nate met me there because Daphne and I are under the weather. I'm gonna pull out the vitamin C drink right now. We were all stuck, like, Daphne and I had a little runny nose yesterday, which I thought was just from the dust Nate was creating with the sander. But I guess we've fallen ill. So I'm gonna try and up the remedies and clean. Nate suggested takeout and twist my arm. Nevertheless, we've had a productive day. We've been getting things moving and getting things done. So I'm just gonna stay the course. And just like try to stay as dropped in and present as possible with the energies. Definitely feeling rebirth, definitely feeling renewal. It's nothing pizzazzy, but that's kind of the way I like it, is to get everything in order and then come out of it. So yeah, bottoms up. I just did the dishes. I have the big dishes. I have the dishwasher going. We're gonna go see the bed. I just put it together, or maybe he is right now. I'm gonna see it for the first time. Oh, never mind.
What?
I thought it was already all done up.
No, man, I put some scratches on it.
Oh no!
I got my morning pages ready for myself upon waking and decided to crack open the Anna biography. It's slow going, I'll say that.
I'm gonna start a load of laundry. So yesterday was like kind of a bare minimum day. Yes, for the sake of mine and Daphne's healing, but it just didn't feel good, you know, like I just didn't do my best as in the context of one of the 4 agreements, right? Like I just, even though I was being restful and even though I knew it was good to lay low, like I just didn't have my ducks in a row in the way that I would expect myself to, and that I know fulfills me. And I didn't get out in the garden. We sat outside for some of the eclipse, but you know, my dedication right now is to get out in the garden every day. I have a long list of things I want to do, so I want to be pouring into that space, because there's a lot of reciprocity to be distributed within that. So I'm back with it today. I did my morning pages. I'm feeling really proud of myself already. I'm feeling like I have the space and I get to talk to all of you. Tuesdays have become a really good day because even when I feel scared or daunted, after we gather, I know everything feels right, everything comes together, everything converges, and I'm like, I remember why I'm doing this. I remember that this time, this cycle, this whatever we're doing, this spiral, it's not alone. It's not to be like isolated. It's to actually come together and make things happen. So yeah, I have a good outlook on the day. I'm feeling a lot better. The power of vitamin C and oil of oregano, and I didn't get that much rest, but rest. So cheers to health and staying on track.
Altar reset, connecting with the elements and my ritual tools. That's a note from Aisha's Candle Company.
Just going live now. Not everything is put together, but I trust it. Hey, good morning, Katie. Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Priscilla. If you don't have a candle near, but you want to have a candle near to honor that eternal flame and fire belly that we've been talking about, then feel free to grab that. Oh, good morning, Urania. You're right on time. I'm just relying on fire. I think fire alone can purify, and I'm trying to really put my intentions in it. We're in Aries season, and yeah, and the correlation to the suit, a suit in tarot with fire is the wands. So I know that's coming up for us a lot too. Y'all might see some of this in the vloggity vlog. Okay, we're lighting ours now. We're doing it. Okay. Yes, I'm so glad to be here with you all. You make my week. Open the space. We are on week 4 and we're like committing ourselves to more than minimal self-care. We're going the extra mile. A lot of us are refining what we already know about self-care. I know all of you on the call right now, and I know you have all put in the foundational work, which this is a foundational workshop. So at the base level, it's like get it together when it comes to self-care. But because we've all been here before, because we're advancing on this spiral, we're taking it another layer. This is a really dope cohort. I love you all for being here, for bravely showing up, bravely staying committed to paths of change, because of course, as above, so below, within, without. If we're cultivating peace and new pathways and creative solutions within ourselves, we're able to do that externally as well. So this is our casual drop-in for the week, and it's all about the adherence strategy. It's about starting the self-care and coming up with some ideas around sticking to it.
I really feel like I'm balancing my domestic goddess duties lately, and I did a little laundry folding while watching my home show tours on YouTube. That's like my favorite thing to watch in my alone time. Aside from girls, I am obsessed with girls right now.
Good morning. First year Red Earth mug. That's my flex. I put coconut whip in my chai today. Daphne was up at 2 in the morning coughing a bit. Soothed with honey and tea. Thank you, Amanda, for that lavender honey. Wait. I want that to be even sweeter. I'm kind of hankering for sugar. I don't know what happened, but it was hard for me. Okay, let's get to the morning pages so I can move on with my day. Yesterday it took me about 40 minutes. I don't know if I have 40 minutes to write, so. But I'm also trying not to rush through. That's what I realized the first day. I was writing so fast, trying to get them over with. So I'm trying to enjoy it a little bit more.
Here they are. As you can see, we're on a farm tour. This is Justin, the horse. My voice was becoming so annoying, like I was talking to a tiny dog. So I had to do a voiceover, and here we are. Those are the cutie goats. And next, Daphne got to see the chickens.
We just wrapped at 3 Leaf Farm. I'll be participating in 2 events there at the end of the summer. One is a goddess gathering, reading an oracle, and then another is Botanica, the Festival of Plants. I'll be reading there as well, so come see me. But since we're in Lafayette, of course, we had to pull up to the apothecary. They just moved into their new building. This is the 3rd time I have seen Faith increase her space in the community. So I'm here to celebrate. I'm here to throw down, and it's really exciting. We were strutting down Public Street past the community restaurant, past Karen's Paint Company, and voila, we arrived. Little Herbal Apothecary, yay! Daphne, of course, is obsessed with drinking tea. She had about 5 cups. Everything is the same but different. It's just so much more spacious. And of course, the Faith did add some new items to fill the space, but it's looking incredible. I love to watch a woman expand and grow, and everyone there is so helpful on the topics of herbalism and health and wellness. And they got a flower delivery while I was there. It's so beautiful. Okay, outfit of the day for date night. Violet, our babysitter, just helped me with these chopsticks that are, they have like dragons on them, which it's the year of the dragon, and Ayla has like dragon coated songs. So I thought this would be a cute look. I have my mushroom earrings in by Carrie. My favorite clear quartz Herkimer diamond. It's moonspun jewelry, and my friend Jess gifted it to me years ago. This is Jess collection. This is Jess collection. So hand-me-downs from Jess. My house coat, you know. This is actually originally Target. And then just some boots from H&M. I need to step my shoe game up, but I make do. Anyway, we're gonna go have a date now. Give me a hang time. This sweet friend greeted me as soon as I opened my car door and stepped out. Can you believe?
I can see myself from the inside. Oh, love, tearing me apart.
That was one of the most special nights of my life. She played all the bangers. All of her songs are bangers, but she played them. She sang them. She danced to them. The baby was on stage. Her co-creator in Parenthood was on stage. Just like a total gift. And at the end, she let a song come through just naturally and unrehearsed. And I always find myself watching the receiving song that she performed at Burning Man one year that someone just happened to record. It's so special to me. And guess what? It's 9 minutes, 11 seconds. All right. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
When the light falls down, will you listen to towards you?
Serve. This is a serve. Okay, hold it still. Okay. Can I see it up close? Oh. Dishes core. I don't know what to say at this point, aside from sometimes I do the dishes for my family so that we can keep eating on clean materials. What I do have a lot to say about are these lettuce wraps that I made with our leftover chickpea curry, which is delicious itself, but I had lime left over and squeezed that juice all over the lettuce leaves. So it was tangy, it was fresh, it was crunchy, it was warm, it was creamy. I've been eating something a little bit lighter. My digestion is changing. I keep telling y'all the seasons are changing. So this was just like perfectly nourishing.
try it out. For real though, drop your go-to warm weather meals. I'd be stumped and I don't have the bandwidth. Okay, check out this transition. Reset altar. Wow, TikTok worthy. But I really did like how this turned out.
Dude, this is my jam. Have fun, Dad. Really? No. All right, girl. You want some of this water?
No water?
Our sparkle water?
Yeah.
First time for everything, girl.
It was plant care day. All the babes getting a little tubber. 1 set, 2 sets, and so on. Peep this altar at golden hour though. It's looking like super ethereal. Geomet. Fire ceremony night. All week I had wanted to do a family fire outdoors. Look at that yoni piece. I had selected mugwort for offerings to the fire. Nate caught Twiggy looking adorable in her elderly age, and Daphne and I looking adorable as mother and daughter by the campfire. It just felt like a nice time to honor the eclipse, to honor Aries season, to honor these fresh new spring beginnings. Here Nate is throwing that yoni piece in. Celebrate, the ending of cycles and beginnings of new ones. And I pulled the Lover's card.
It's really cute. Astrid taught it to me 1 year. Dark of the moon, new beginnings. Dark of the moon, plant a seed tonight. Dark of the moon, what we envision will come to be by the full moonlight. Do you want to go first?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you envision, Rex?
My goal is that I want to get I want to win in soccer at school. In the recess soccer. That's my goal. To have a perfectly temperatured life.
Oh, I love that. Will come to be by the full moonlight. Okay, it's time to burn this prayer flag.
As I said, it was Astrid, the organizer of the Red Earth Herbal Gathering, that taught me that song years ago. And the night of this ritual was still under the dark moon, and I just wanted a time and ceremony to honor these prayer flags and these intentions that were left in the sacred gateway last year when I was tending the space at the gathering, and allow the prayers to be transformed and released so the new year can begin.
Good morning.
Look at my teeth.
It's Friday.
It's my day.
Okay, Daphne and I just hit up Target. I don't like to do my grocery shopping at Target, but one of my prayers lately is to just let it be easy. And I did that. I did the darn thing at Target. So it is photo shoot weekend. Whatever. I'm just trying to stay as focused as possible to outdo the funk that I feel. Okay, I am ready to edit this vlog. I'm ready to get it out to you, but we're gonna do one last thing before we shut it down. I bought these Better Sours at Target Boutique. It says global flavors, plant-based, women-owned. Rock on. And no added sugars. I guess we all are.
Come here, Dad.
So these women are Iranian American, and they've created flavors from the Middle East to the Asian West. I made that up, the Asian Pacific. So, okay, it's globally inspired sour gummy candy. Have you had these before? It's the first time I've seen them. And it says guava, which is tangy, calamansi lime, citrusy, and ume, which is tart. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Get in there, girl.
Chew it, Dad. How does it feel? I'll take one.
I like that lime flavor. It's good. The texture is kind of like fruit snacky. I don't know what ume tastes like. Here, let's do this. I think this is the ume, and I think this deep one. Okay, so I don't think I had guava. Not super sour. Not at all.
I thought it was gonna be crazier.
Not that crazy. Okay. Not sure if this package was like $3.50. Okay, take one and some direct. I'm actually just gonna finish something.
You're not gonna eat it all.
I did. They're gone. So, well, it's basically a fruit pack snack. Satisfying. I'm gonna get editing on this. Hope to see some of y'all at the next 2 Arcs for Self-Care conversations. I'm open for e-readings. Don't forget, those are a current, consistent offering. I used to have them just for a limited time, but they're just open, rolling requests. So if you're just in the mood for a reading, a 1-card pull, submit, and I'll get back to you within 48 hours. It would be a great weekend to do that for y'all. We're just coming off that new moon. If you set some intentions, this could give you some direction as to what energies are building around you or what symbols you might want to peek at as the energy builds. And that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for y'all. Tell your friends about this channel if you think they're into vlogs or psychedelic motherhood or intentional living or what else am I up to? That's about it. Thanks for your support. Let's be with you.